With every season, good or bad, there is a goodbye to a character in the Pokemon anime. So to commemorate 10 years since the Diamond and Pearl finale, I'm going to rank the top 5 anime goodbyes in Pokemon for Ash's friends. This video was inspired by Ace Trainer Liam's video, link in the description, but this will include my opinions and an updated list, so without further ado, let's get right into it. The season finale of the Advanced series and the departure of May and Max from the anime. This episode started off strong with showing Ash and May split the terracotta medal, further strengthening their bond as friends. I thought this was really awesome. However, I feel like the goodbye with May and Ash could have been written better. It's as if she didn't really seem bothered about leaving them, even though she traveled with them for a while. However, Max, love him or hate him, really gave us a really good moment where he wished he could grow up faster to become a Pokemon trainer. And Ash even offered to battle him when he becomes a trainer. Too bad Ash is eternally tan. Ash also said goodbye to Brock, but it doesn't really matter as we'll see more of him, and Ash seemed pretty happy to leave anyway. You can somewhat argue that the short goodbye made time to reintroduce Gary and the Sinnoh region, but most of it was a Team Rocket gag that just dragged on way too long, and that time spent with Team Rocket really robbed us of having a better goodbye. I'd say this episode was okay, but it definitely could have been better. Personally, I didn't watch the OS as a kid, but the goodbye between Ash, Misty, and Brock was really emotional. Seeing the trio connect in the battle and the montage of their journey really hit me hard. Even without not much memory of the trio, the scenes and the music really emphasized Ash and Misty's feelings towards each other. However, our boy Brock stopped any of that Poke shipping stuff to happen, unfortunately. But this was a really sad goodbye, and one of the few times you could really see Ash's emotions get to him, as he was fighting back the tears on his run back to Pallet Down. All in all, it was really great. Man, this ending really hit me hard watching it when it first came out, cause I had such a close connection to this series. Before everyone says farewell, we see Dedenne get sad, and we get this really good speech from Bonnie, explaining that people have to move on, and they have their own dreams, which I thought was really powerful and overshadowed by some other things. Do I really have to talk about it? Fine! The kiss. Yes. When I first saw it, I freaked out because Ash has always been oblivious to love, but honestly, I think it was a good way for Serena to go out. At least she was able to confess her feeling, and finally did all the worshippers justice. The episode ended with a really good battle between Ash and Clement, which was a great callback to their first battle together, and I really liked that. All in all, this goodbye and finale was really good and sad. However, I feel like this is the most subjective, as rewatching it really isn't sad as before, but it's still really good. Man, seeing this goodbye made me tear up as a kid, literally on the morning before school. Dawn was my first anime crush, and seeing her go really saddened me, man. I can also never forgive that Baniri for robbing us of more Dawn. Okay, maybe I will, but this goodbye was really good and sad. We see Piplup get sad, not coming to grips to what the inevitable departure would be, literally everyone watching the episode, and we get this really emotional moment where Piplup is just crying, and then Team Rocket just decides to bust in, okay? But afterwards, Dawn reassures Piplup this won't be the last time they see Ash and the gang. But the real tear-jerking moment came on the dock of their departure. You could see the gang just standing there, not wanting to leave, and Dawn pulls up her signature high five for reassurance. As she fought back the tears, Ash gave her signature line right back to her, and that was the last we see of Dawn. Later on, we also see the departure of Brock, and although shorter and less emotional than Dawn, it still hit hard that such a long-time member of the anime was leaving, and you can really see Ash and Brock's brotherly connection in their last farewell. This ending was really good and emotional, although I feel like one more tops the list. This episode marked the departure of Ash and the Sun and Moon Gang, and man, this episode was an emotional roller coaster. First we see the departure of Lily and Gladion, and honestly, I thought Lily was going to admit something to Ash, until she was interrupted by Gladion. And in their farewell, you could really see how much Ash influenced the both of them, especially Lily, who wasn't afraid to yell her admiration and thank him for all he's done. Ash's goodbye to Burnett and Kukui was also so emotional. The scene of Burnett crying, then reassuring Ash and hugging him really made us feel like this was his second family, and Kukui was the dad that Ash never had. And finally on the plane, when his friends and Pokemon surprised him, the scene was so heartwarming. They felt like a true family with their connection, and Ash realized this too when tears ran down his eyes. He realized Alola was his second home, and he had his second family there. This ending was really good, and I hope the Alola episode and journeys will be awesome. That marks the ending of my rankings. I really hope you enjoyed this video because I enjoyed making it. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe for more, and peace.